Have you ever seen a travel photo that made your heart race? You're not alone. In 2023, nearly 70% of people reported feeling inspired to travel after seeing stunning images on social media. But what if I told you that many of those pictures are not what they seem? In fact, a recent study showed that over 60% of influencers use editing tools to create their perfect travel images. This can leave followers with a warped view of what travel really looks like. Did you know that around 1 in 3 travelers admit they feel pressure to live up to the experiences they see online? This pressure can lead to anxiety, disappointment, and even spending more money than they planned. While influencers showcase beautiful destinations, they often ignore the struggles and realities of travel. In this video, we will dive deep into the world of travel influencers. We'll uncover how they create illusions of perfection, the hidden costs behind their glamorous lifestyles, and the impact of social media on our travel choices. Get ready to discover the truth behind the filtered dreams and learn how to navigate the travel landscape more wisely. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Behind the Lens. The illusion of perfection. Have you ever scrolled through Instagram and felt like you're missing out on the perfect vacation? That stunning beach shot or the cozy mountain lodge seems so inviting, right? But here's the catch. Those images often tell a different story. Many travel influencers are masters at creating an illusion. According to a study by the Pew Research Center, about 75% of young adults use social media, and a large portion of that is for travel inspiration. The magic happens behind the lens. Influencers often edit their photos to enhance colors, smooth out imperfections, or even remove crowds. This creates a picture-perfect scene that can mislead followers into thinking travel is always that idyllic. Interestingly, researchers found that 80% of people feel worse about their own lives when they see these curated posts. Another tactic is staging. Influencers may wait for the perfect moment to capture a shot, often taking dozens of pictures to get one that looks right. It's not uncommon for influencers to pose at a spot for several minutes while adjusting angles and lighting. They might also visit popular locations at off-peak hours to avoid other tourists, making it look like they have the place to themselves. Moreover, many influencers travel with professional photographers. This means the quality of the images can be far from what a casual traveler experiences. A study by the Content Marketing Institute found that 70% of consumers feel deceived by influencer marketing when it doesn't align with reality. So, next time you see that perfect travel shot, remember it's likely the result of careful planning and editing. Travel is filled with beautiful moments, but it also includes long layovers, missed flights, and less than ideal accommodations. The reality of travel is often much messier than the images suggest. Chapter 2. The hidden costs of the dream life. Let's talk dollars and cents. It's easy to admire the lifestyle of travel influencers and think it's all fun and games. But the truth is, the costs can be staggering. A report from the World Tourism Organization shows that travelers spend an average of $1,200 per trip, not including flights. Influencers often gloss over these numbers. Many influencers receive sponsorships and free stays, which significantly cuts down their costs. In fact, a survey by the Influencer Marketing Hub found that over 60% of travel influencers get most of their income from brand partnerships. This can lead followers to think travel is easily affordable when, for many, it's not. Furthermore, influencers often don't disclose their sponsorships clearly. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, requires influencers to label posts as sponsored, but not everyone follows the rules. This lack of transparency can leave followers believing that the influencer genuinely loves a product when they're being paid to promote it. To add to the confusion, influencers often promote travel packages or experiences that may not be realistic for the average traveler. They might suggest extravagant trips to luxurious resorts while ignoring budget-friendly alternatives. According to a survey by Expedia, 40% of travelers report feeling pressured to spend more to keep up with what they see online. In the end, the dream life may come with hidden costs. Understanding the financial reality of travel can help followers make informed decisions about their own adventures. Remember, a dream vacation should fit your budget, not someone else's curated highlight reel. Chapter 3. The Art of the Highlight Reel. Forgetting the journey. We've all seen those beautiful travel vlogs that capture breathtaking views and exciting adventures. But there's a significant element missing: the journey. Influencers often focus on the highlight moments, forgetting to share the not-so-glamorous aspects of travel. Did you know that more than 50% of travelers report experiencing stress during their trips? Delays, cancellations, and language barriers are part of the travel experience that often get left out. Influencers may not mention the hours spent in airport security or the trouble finding a place to eat that fits their budget. Another fact to consider is that cultural misunderstandings can lead to awkward situations. According to research from the International Journal of Culture, Tourism, and Hospitality Research, nearly 60% of travelers have faced challenges due to cultural differences. Influencers, however, often skip these real-life hurdles, making travel seem like a breeze. Additionally, many influencers gloss over travel mishaps, like losing luggage or struggling with navigation. These moments are part of what makes travel memorable. As travel expert Rick Steves once said, "The best stories come from the experiences you never planned." Sharing these stories can create a more authentic connection with followers. In a world dominated by highlight reels, it's essential to remember that travel is about more than just picturesque views. It's the unexpected adventures and the lessons learned along the way that truly enrich our experiences. The next time you find yourself longing for the perfect getaway, take a moment to reflect on the journey, both the good and the bad. After all, those moments often make for the best stories. If you're enjoying this content and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell icon for notifications on our latest videos. Chapter 4. Influencer, Authenticity, Is It All Just an Act? In the world of travel influencing, authenticity is a buzzword. Influencers often tout their experiences as genuine and relatable. But how real is that authenticity? A survey by the Digital Marketing Institute found that 92% of consumers trust influencer recommendations, yet many influencers don't disclose when their content is sponsored. This can blur the line between authentic experience and paid promotion. Some influencers craft an entire persona that may not reflect their true selves. They might post content that aligns with what they think their followers want to see rather than sharing honest experiences. For instance, a travel blogger may rave about a 5-star resort while conveniently omitting the fact that it was a paid stay. As author and marketer Seth Godin puts it, marketing is no longer about the stuff you make but about the stories you tell. Moreover, the pressure to maintain a certain image can lead influencers to present a facade. A study by the University of Southern California found that social media can create feelings of inadequacy, with 40% of users feeling that they don't measure up to the perfect lives they see online. Influencers often add to this feeling by showcasing only the best aspects of their travels. To navigate this landscape, it's important for followers to question what they see. Understanding that influencers may be curating their reality can help viewers cultivate a more realistic perspective on travel. Instead of chasing an idealized version of travel, focus on creating your own experiences that resonate with you. Authenticity should be about sharing the highs and lows of travel. The best stories often come from the unplanned moments that shape our journeys. As travel writer Pico Iyer said, "We travel, initially, to lose ourselves, and we travel, next, to find ourselves." Let's embrace the real stories behind our travels. Chapter 5. FOMO. The manipulative power of social media. Fear of missing out, or FOMO, is a powerful emotion that travel influencers know all too well. Social media feeds are flooded with images of exotic destinations and thrilling adventures, creating a sense of urgency among followers. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that FOMO can lead to anxiety and dissatisfaction, especially when scrolling through travel posts. Influencers often play into this fear by highlighting exclusive experiences. They might share limited-time offers or secret travel spots, making followers feel like they must act quickly to keep up. According to a study by the Journal of Consumer Research, FOMO can increase impulsive spending, prompting many to book trips they might not otherwise consider. This sense of urgency can lead to poor travel decisions. A survey by Booking.com found that 43% of travelers regretted their choices due to the influence of social media. Many ended up in destinations that didn't match their preferences, simply because they felt pressured to join the trend. Additionally, influencers often promote products tied to these experiences without full disclosure. For example, an influencer might show off a luxury hotel while failing to mention that they were paid to stay there. This can mislead followers into thinking that these experiences are accessible to everyone when they may not be. Understanding the psychology behind FOMO can empower followers to make better choices. Instead of feeling pressured to follow trends, take a step back and think about what kind of travel truly excites you. As writer Brené Brown said, owning our story and loving ourselves through that process is the bravest thing that we will ever do. So, don't let FOMO dictate your travel plans. Embrace the unique experiences that resonate with you, and remember that your journey doesn't have to look like anyone else's. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on navigating the travel world. Your next adventure awaits.